What is going on, guys? DPG here, and in this video I'm going to be giving my way too early NBA award predictions. I know the season is not starting for a while, but fuck it, I might as well do it because I can't think of any other video to make. My first prediction is the team with the worst record. And I have a feeling that the Brooklyn Nets are going to have the worst record in the NBA and possibly giving the Celtics the first pick in the draft. But the Brooklyn Nets are just not very good. Their best player, probably either Brook Lopez, who's past it, or Jeremy Lin, who I really like, but is not, it's the best, should not be one of the best players on an NBA team. The Brooklyn Nets are just not very good. They're probably going to win. They're not going to be Sixers bad. I'm guessing about 19-20 wins, but I think that Sixers are probably going to win about 27-28, and I think that the Nets are the worst team in the league. But the Sacramento Kings could possibly be down there as well. But who knows. Number 2, the team with the best record. I have to go with the Golden State Warriors, but I do not think that they are going to win 70 games. I'm going to guess Golden State win 65 games next year, and I'm going to guess that there's only going to be 2 teams over 60 wins, and it will be the Golden State Warriors and the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs winning around 60, and I think the Cavs are going to win maybe 59 games. But still, I think that with a team like Golden State they will more than likely have the best regular season record. And now we're on to the actual awards. First award is Rookie of the Year, and while I think players like Ben Simmons, Dario Saric and Ingram have a chance of winning, and who knows, Thon Maker if the Bucks end up doing well, but I think that Rookie of the Year is going to be won by Buddy Hield. While a lot of people might think this is a ridiculous prediction, with Eric Gordon gone, Buddy Hield slides straight in at the 2 for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans are not an awful team, and with players like Anthony Davis, Tyreke Evans, Drew Holiday who are able to get to the basket, he's going to get a lot of open shots. Buddy Hield is one of those players that he could have an unbelievable rookie year, he could have a bad rookie year, or he could have just an up and down year. But personally, I just have a feeling that with the team that he's on, and the fact that he slides straight in Eric Gordon's role, that he's going to have an extremely good year. And I think even though the other 3 I mentioned could have a legitimate shot, Dario Saric being my dark horse, I think that Buddy Hield is going to win Rookie of the Year. Now we've got Defensive Player of the Year. There's a lot of players, obviously great shot blockers in the league, but I for one have a feeling that the NBA is now more leaned towards than ever perimeter defenders. So I think players like, because with advanced stats it shows that players like Hassan Whiteside didn't actually improve their team's defense that much when they were on the floor, just blocked a lot of shots and were big presences inside. So I think the Defensive Player of the Year is going to go for a 3rd time in a row to Kawhi Leonard. The guy is just incredible. Draymond Green has a good shot at winning it. Hassan Whiteside has a chance. Gobert could possibly win it. And who knows, if the Celtics do well, Avery Bradley has a good chance of winning. He's one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. But I think just Kawhi Leonard is just that little bit above everyone defensively. And I know it might sound ridiculous, but Kawhi Leonard, when it's all said and done, could be known as the best perimeter defender of all time. I'm not going to say it right now because he's only young, but who knows, in 10 years we could be talking about him as the best defender ever. Now we're on the most improved player. There's a lot of players. I'm looking at kind of in general lists of what people are putting up to see if this player is mentioned. There's a lot of players. People are saying Kemba Walker, Jabari Parker, Wiggins, Crowder, Smart, players like that. But I personally think that most improved player this year is going to be won by Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder was extremely good coming off the bench for the Atlanta Hawks, and with Jeff Teague gone, he's going to be starting point guard. Schroeder was exceptional in the playoffs, and the Hawks are a very good team. The Hawks did not really lose that much. They did lose 2 starters, but they got Dwight, who I have a feeling could have a great year, but he could just be Rockets Dwight. I had that same feeling when he went to the Rockets. But I think Dennis Schroeder is probably the perfect player for them. Dennis Schroeder is fast, he can shoot, he can get to the basket, he works hard. Dennis Schroeder is probably better than Jeff Teague right now, and there was a reason that Teague was traded. Again, this is probably a little bit of a weird prediction because not a lot of people would think this guy's going to win Most Improved Player. It's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong on a lot of these, but again, they're just my opinion. Well, this isn't an award. Just before I predict the last one, I'm going to predict the winner of the scoring title, and I don't think this is really, I had to put much thought into this. Russell Westbrook is more than likely going to win the scoring title. Without Kevin Durant, think about the amount of shots that Westbrook will have. Russell Westbrook could have like an 05-06 Kobe year. Westbrook could average, I don't know, Like, if he wanted to, he could average 35 points a game. If the Thunder are struggling, if they're barely making the playoffs or out of the playoffs, Westbrook could just say, fuck this, I'm taking over, and average 36 points a game. Or he could say, fuck it, I'm going to try match Oscar Robertson and average triple-double for a season. And I don't think he will, but it's possible. Westbrook is on a not great team, and he still is Russell Westbrook. He's the hardest working player in the NBA. He can pretty much score on anybody, and I think he's probably going to win the scoring title. And even though a lot of people might think, oh, Westbrook is going to have such good stats, he's going to win MVP, I do not think that. My MVP prediction is another very strange one. Like, obviously, people like Curry, LeBron, Durant, Westbrook, any of them could win. Sure, even, who knows, Chris Paul could win. If he leads the Clippers to the best record in the league, which is possible, he could win MVP. But my prediction for MVP is Kawhi Leonard. The Spurs no longer have Tim Duncan. The big three is now dead. This is Kawhi Leonard and LaMarcus Aldridge's team. The Spurs could still win 60 to 65 games. And if the Spurs win 60 to 65 games with Leonard leading their team, if Leonard averages 24-25 a game, 8 rebounds, shoots as well as he did last year, and the Spurs win 60 games, it'll be hard not to give him MVP. Kawhi Leonard is the best defender in the league. He's the best on one of the ends of the floor. And if he's performing at a top 5 as one of the top 5 offensive players in the NBA, and the Spurs win close to 60 or close to 60 games, it's going to be hard not to give it to this guy. I know it might sound ridiculous, but Kawhi Leonard is my prediction for MVP. So anyway, that's the video. A lot of people are probably going to disagree with every single one of these, but they're just my predictions. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.